Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Was that it? Is the pump over? XRP got up to about 90 cents and then it went back down a bit and that's it? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess that the answer is no, and I'm not the only one that's supposing things are only gonna be getting hotter the more time passes here. Here's a headline from Cointelegraph. Can XRP price hit $1? Watch these levels next. And I'll tell you, even here at the outset of the video, the author of this article, the analyst, Yashu Gola, for him, the answer is yes. In fact, he's thinking that potentially within the next few days even, we're going to be seeing XRP retesting $1, finally getting back up there. And that's not all. Take a look at this, actually, from the Daily Huddle. XRP has high likelihood of a second pump, predicts crypto analytics firm Santiment. And see, I've been just as curious as you guys. It's like we've been wondering, once we finally got this legal clarity, assuming it was positive, and we now know that it was positive, XRP ruled to not be a security, what would happen in terms of XRP price action? And, you know, I never pretended to know, of course not, but I just thought it would have been exciting if we see it get above $1 or $2, maybe even to a new all-time high. But the question is, even if that's going to happen, how long would it take? Well, would it happen in one day, for example? Would the world be so excited we'd see a new all-time high in like within 24 hours or something? Well, we now know the answer to that's no. But that doesn't mean that something's gone horrifically wrong or that XRP won't ultimately get to those types of levels. In fact, in a video yesterday, some of you may have caught, I highlighted a perspective from chart analyst Credible Crypto in which he was highlighting that the Ken token, which was also attacked by the SEC, once it got clarity in the later part of 2020, for the 6 months after that, it had something like, I think it was close to a 2,000% increase. And so it doesn't mean that that would be the same percentage, but I say that to point out this can happen over a longer period of time. But there are other things to consider, which I'm going to highlight in this video. And I'm a big fan of Santiment. Again, that's the crypto analytics firm that's saying, hey, watch what's going on here because we might see another massive pump. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record now, XRP's at 71 cents. And look at that volume. It is still up massively compared to what's normal. Because again, somewhere around just a ho-hum day, 700 million. That would be for a 24-hour period. 700 million. We're now sitting at $2.2 billion. So there is still elevated interest and attention surrounding XRP, unquestionably. You got Bitcoin a little over $30,000. Market cap for the asset class, 1.23 trillion. Bitcoin dominance actually down a bit over the last couple days. Not terribly surprising. Especially what happened with XRP and, the market broadly taking that as a very big win just for alts in general, providing a lot of confidence. And I say mostly well-deserved, actually. But Bitcoin dominance, 47.95%. Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 57 out of 100. So we are still in greed mode. And I tweeted this out just a couple hours ago. Has the reality set in for all of you yet? Seriously, it's been a couple days. Does it seem real yet? I'd say for me, a little bit more than a couple days ago. Like, the day we got this news was completely surreal because after being consumed by this news and the nonsense from the SEC for over 2.5 years for it to finally hit and then see XRP immediately get listed on so many exchanges, I did not think it was going to happen that fast, and it did. Even if we got positive news. So I'll just say, like, I was thinking about other stuff this afternoon, and then all of a sudden XRP just popped in my head, and I was like, oh yeah, it's actually over. It just hit me again. I was like, it's going to take a while for it to sink in for me. I'm not quite there yet. I know it's real, obviously, but it just hit me, and I just had this nice warm feeling. It's so relieving. It's like, that's right. We have legal clarity. It's the only large cap coin on the planet that has legal clarity. The price pumped. I don't think it's done, so we'll see where it goes. I don't know for sure, but price pumped and exchanges relisted it, and I know that markets are heating up. So can you imagine when we have full-blown euphoria and XRP has legal clarity this time? Because, like, I firmly believe, if not for this nonsense lawsuit during the euphoric stages of the first half in particular of 2021 when XRP hit $2, I think instead of hitting $2, it probably would have hit a new all-time high because XRP was the only large cap coin that didn't hit, or at least the only top 10 crypto that didn't hit a new all-time high that cycle. One of these things is not like the others. It's because of the lawsuit, obviously. So it is coming. It's just a matter of time. I'm just going to be patient. So here we go from the Daily Huddle. XRP has high likelihood of a second pump, predicts crypto analytics firm Santiment. Crypto analytics platform Santiment is laying out the path forward for XRP after a court ruled that Ripple Labs' automated open market XRP sales did not constitute a sale of securities. In a new Santiment Insights blog post, the firm's director of marketing, Brian Quinlivan, says that XRP, which rallied over 70% after the court ruling to a 15-month high, possesses more upside potential amid reignited interest. And here's a quote. Social dominance, which measures the percentage of discussions related to an asset compared to all top 100 market cap assets, indicates that XRP has shot up to 7.4% of all discussions. This is the highest level of discussion related to XRP since January 2021. With such a high level of crowd recognition and FOMO, fear of missing out, there will inevitably be a cool down period. But once traders stop paying attention and move their focus elsewhere, there is a high likelihood that there will be a second pump wave, end quote. And so isn't this in line with what I was saying yesterday? I was sharing perspective from Credible Crypto. And I had talked about the Kintoken before many times. But it did take time. And so the fact that, people, after seeing a massive pump, I saw XRP over a 24-hour period up, I think like 86 or 87% at one point. Might have been even a little higher than that. So it's not surprising that after that, some people are like, yup, I'm taking profits. That's not surprising at all. But it doesn't mean that this is over. Because we were wondering, would we have a new all-time high in one day? Or would it take a number of days? Or would it be weeks? Or would it be months? Well, maybe it is going to be months. Maybe it's going to be take over half a year. Doesn't mean it's going to follow the same path that the Kintoken took. But I don't believe for a moment that with this clarity that was it. That was the best that we were going to see. I just don't believe it. I think that would be ridiculous. I don't believe that for a second. I just don't pretend to know exactly how long this is going to take. But that's why I love my personal strategy when it comes to investing in crypto. I buy and then I don't do anything. Either I'm enticed to sell because it becomes an outsized portion of my overall net worth, and then I'm like, oh, well, might as well diversify, take some profit. Either that happens, or if it's just, fluttering about with typical crypto volatility, I do nothing. Or if it goes to zero, then okay, I must add panda. Whatever, that's pretty much it, though. But just don't, I know some people are feeling down. Oh, it went to 90 cents. Well, did it only go to 90 cents? Because I think if you let time pass, you might be a little bit more happy in the future. And I don't pretend to know. I'm not making a price prediction. But that would be my very strong suspicion. Anyway, piece continues. Quinlivan also says that XRP whale and shark activity suggests bullishness for the fourth largest crypto asset by market cap. Quote, whale transactions on the XRP network have also hit their highest mark for 2023 and by a wide margin. Today, there have been 637 and counting transactions that have been valued at $100,000 or more. Clearly, the pump is being fueled by these large transactions. If key whale and shark addresses are increasing their supply going into this pump, then it is a great foreshadowing signal that the pump may just be getting started, and it's a sign of good things to come, end quote. Yeah, I think it's all just about waiting. And in fact, to drive the point home just a little bit further, I want to share with you additional perspective from chart analyst Credible Crypto. He tweeted this out just a few hours ago. And he was talking about Bitcoin here. So look, yes, we already got the clarity that we needed for XRP. It's a dream come true so far as I'm concerned. But, it's always been historically Bitcoin that leads the market. So as far as Bitcoin going, it is just a matter of time. Now, Credible Crypto thinks we're going to see a new all-time high for Bitcoin this year. I don't know if he's right or not. I hope he is. That'd be great. But either way, when Bitcoin starts taking off, again, with this clarity here, I think it's going to go ballistic. And consolidation is a real thing. In fact, and this is a concept that would be familiar to any chart analyst on the damn planet, and probably a lot of you listening already know this stuff, but in case you're new to crypto, there's that phrase, how does it go? The longer the base, the higher in space, meaning the longer that you're consolidating, meaning mostly kind of chopping sideways in terms of price action. When it does go, it really goes. So here's what Credible Crypto had to say. Last month, I saw a lot of people talking about the weakness of Bitcoin while stonks were ripping. I pointed out that consolidation should not be mistaken for weakness. What followed was a single weekly candle that erased 2 months of downward price action. This week, I am once again hearing about the weakness of Bitcoin in failing to break out after the positive outcome in the Ripple case, major ETF filings, etc. Once again, I will reiterate, do not mistake consolidation for weakness. While we might see a fake out to the downside before expansion, make no mistake, expansion is coming. And the longer that we consolidate prior to this expansion, the stronger the expansion will be when it comes. And here's the chart that he shared for Bitcoin. So all these, to me, it's just all of these things, the confluence of these things. That's what's going to make for life-changing wealth. Like that's what I'm looking for here. And as an XRP holder, the biggest piece of the puzzle was clarity for XRP, and we actually freaking got that. It's still a bit surreal. Like it is slowly sinking in for me, but it's just like one day there will be a day that will come where XRP will just pop in my head, and it won't strike me in a particular way because I'll just be used to it. But right now, I hadn't been thinking about XRP, too much into that point in the day, earlier today that I was talking about a few minutes ago. And so when it hit me, I was just like, oh yeah, that was awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's still sinking in. So look, the best is yet to come. That's what I personally believe. I firmly believe that. But wait till markets get hot, man. And we don't get to choose that. That's why, like, when it comes to investing, I'm going to be an adult about this. I will be as patient as is required to see this thing through. But it's all coming together. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!